Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Mindfulness, week 44, Loving Kindness Meditation. And the quote for the week: "And how does one abide with one's hearts imbued with loving kindness, extending outward in one direction? Just as one would feel friendliness on seeing a dearly beloved friend, so does one extend loving kindness to all creatures." By Buddha. Your interactions with other people during your day can be a challenge to mindfulness. People often say and do things that push our most sensitive buttons and stir up our insecurities. Those around us who are living unconsciously can infect us with their anger, negativity, and resentments, making it hard for us to respond thoughtfully. One of the best ways to protect yourself from the pain of difficult interactions is through the practice of a loving kindness meditation. The beauty of a loving kindness meditation is that it has no conditions. It doesn't matter whether someone deserves it or not, nor is it restricted to friends and family. Rather, your loving kindness meditation can extend from people you know to include all sentient beings. With this practice, you begin by sitting in a meditation and focusing on your breath. I like to use the count of 4 on the inhale and a count of 4 at the top of the breath to hold, and then exhaling to a count of 4, and then holding at the bottom of the breath for another 4 seconds, and then repeating that process. Then you will repeat the following phrases for specific people as well as for you. Allow feelings of love, tenderness, and compassion to fill your heart and mind, and repeat these phrases. May you be free from inner and outer harm and danger. May you be safe and protected. May you be free of mental suffering or distress. May you be happy. May you be free of physical pain and suffering. May you be healthy and strong. May you be able to live in this world happily, peacefully, joyfully, with ease. 1 journal prompt. Today, I practice loving kindness meditation for someone I love and care about deeply. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. 2 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for a close and cherished friend. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. Day 3 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for someone I feel neutral about. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. Day 4 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for someone I know who has caused me pain. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. Day 5 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for someone who is suffering. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. Day 6 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for someone in the world who is causing pain or harm to others. This is the person and what I experienced during the meditation. Day 7 journal prompt. Today, I practice a loving kindness meditation for me. This is what I experienced during the meditation. And the Bible verses for this week: 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. And in Matthew 5:44, but I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. And in Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 14, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. And the reflective questions for these verses. When I offer loving kindness to someone who has hurt me, what emotions or resistances arise within me? And what do they reveal about my capacity for forgiveness? How might extending loving kindness to myself change the way I interact with others throughout the week? And the spiritual insight for this week. Loving kindness is more than a meditative act. It is a spiritual discipline that dissolves separation. When we extend compassion indiscriminately, we align with our divine love, which makes the sun rise on the evil and the good in Matthew 5:45. This practice invites us to see beyond our judgments and hurts, realizing that every being shares the same longing for peace and freedom from suffering. The act of blessing another, even silently, transforms not only them, but also the giver. In divine reciprocity, what we send out returns to us multiplied. When practiced daily, loving kindness meditation retrains the heart to respond rather than react, softens the ego's grip, and opens the door to spiritual maturity. It becomes a mirror for God's grace working through us, unconditional, expansive, and healing. In conclusion, this week, as you move through each day's practice, from those you cherish to those who challenge you, remember that divine love knows no boundaries. Each act of compassion, each moment of forgiveness, and each gentle thought becomes a ripple of peace moving outward through creation. Let your meditation not end at the mat, but flow into your words, your tone, your choices, and your silence. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you, as stated in Ephesians 4:32. Thanks for watching until the end. I'd love to know what you thought about the video layout this week. Drop a line below. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to check out the description box for the following links. There's one to my ebook titled Finding Your You-Ness, Journey to Self-Mastery. And I'd like to personally invite you to join our weekly prayer and support group through Zoom at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Both the ebook and the weekly group will guide you while providing the encouragement and empowerment that we all need, but don't like to ask for. Thanks again for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your presence here is greatly appreciated, as your engagement on this channel helps others to find its content for their own benefit, all part of the collective healing efforts across the globe. Namaste, namasko.